Listen up. Kill your feelings and stick to the plan. Stop waiting for things to happen by themselves. Don't you realize that if you're not putting forth the effort, nothing is going to work for you? You're never going to see a good part of your life if you're not putting forth effort. You're never going to be able to see your true greatness if you're not putting forth the effort that is needed for you to get to that place that you want to be in your life. Take the time to think about where you are in your life today. Maybe, just maybe, you don't feel that you're worth anything. Maybe, just maybe, someone told you not to take that step forward. Or maybe you just don't have what it takes. Do you believe that? Do you honestly believe that's all you're good for is doubt? Thinking less of yourself? That's not the way you're supposed to be. That's not how you're built. Because I know you can do it. But the question is, do you believe you can do it? So this is why you have to put away your feelings. You have to stop being emotional because things just are not working out right now for you. You're not the only one that's been through some kind of a circumstance. There are unforeseen situations that are happening around us each day of our lives. Some people got it a lot harder than you do today. Believe me. But what now? What do you do today? Do you just give up? Or do you push forward? Are you going to allow your emotions to say, I wouldn't do this? This is not going to work out. I'm afraid to fail. No matter what you do in life, you're going to fail. Everyone fails. Everyone has setbacks. But failure is just a lesson. It is your greatest teacher. But are you prepared to learn the lesson even when you fail? See, this is the problem that most people in our society has. We've all been there. I understand what it means to fall down, believe me. But I also understand what it means to get up again. Because it did not put me in a position to think that my life is over. Because I have so much life to live. And so do you. But what are you going to do? Are you just going to say you don't have it? Or are you going to take a hold of your life and attack with a full heart? See, this is what it's all about, sticking to the plan. Yes, sometimes plans don't always work out. Sometimes you have the perfect blueprint. You got everything where it needs to be. And yet and still it doesn't work out the way you planned it. But just because the plan did not work out, doesn't mean you don't work harder. That doesn't mean that you stop working. That doesn't mean you stop dreaming. That doesn't mean that you don't find a way to make a way. That doesn't mean you give up on yourself. This is the reality of sticking to the plan. Because every time you put forth effort, it counts for something. Even when you don't feel that it's going anywhere, the effort is being applied. And that's the most important part of the journey when you're seeking greatness. But greatness comes with a price. There's so many things that you must endure throughout the course of searching for your greatness. Success, greatness, all of the things that you could ever want in your life. But yet and still, it hasn't worked out yet. You feel lost. You've allowed all of these outside interference to hinder your mind and hold you back and limit your beliefs and your faith. That's not who you are. You have to understand that there is something that is great within you. You are a magnificent creation. And there's a reason that you are living on this earth today. So that plan that you have, that dream that you have, continue to work on it. Be all that you need to be, but be prepared for those setbacks. Be prepared for those hardships. Be prepared for all of the naysayers to say you just don't have it. Be prepared to lose sometimes, but also be prepared to celebrate a victory. Doesn't mean that you're over and done with because it just doesn't work out. It's just a mere stepping stone that's going to get you to the next step and the next step after. We've all been there. We've all have had these challenges that have made us feel less of ourselves. And here we are, right now, in this day and time, wondering what's next in my life because I've given everything I had and nothing has happened yet. Or you may be saying to yourself, he made it, she made it, why haven't I made it? We tend to question ourselves a lot like that sometimes. But that doesn't mean that you don't stick to the plan. It's still there. It still needs you to sign off on it. No one, and I mean no one, can do you better than you. Your greatness is already there. But you have to believe in your greatness, even if you don't see it yet. Don't be afraid for the setbacks to come. Don't be afraid of the failures. Don't be afraid that you may see other people going higher than you are. That's not your mission. Your mission is to find out who you are inside. Your ideas, your beliefs, the purpose that you have within you, it is there for a reason. But you got to understand something. It won't come easy. It's going to take some time. In fact, it's going to take a lot longer than you can ever imagine. Some people may get it a lot faster than others. That's true. But what are you going to do? Are you going to sit and wait and see what other people are doing? And maybe you want to be a carbon copy of what they're doing. But your plan is your plan and no one can touch it. No one can duplicate your plan. That's why it's your plan. So have a plan, and have a plan to attack it. And believe in what you're doing, even when it feels like it's hopeless. There's so much work for you to do. But please understand, if you're not prepared for whatever's coming after you or coming at you, you will never see your greatness. It's difficult. It's tough. It breaks you down to where you feel alone and empty and you feel like you're in a dark place. It's almost like you're laying in a dark hole and you don't even know how to find the true light to get out. But there is light. There is a reason. There is life. And no matter how hard this life that has been given to us gets, you still got to live it. But you got to stick to the plan. Don't let your feelings get the best of you. Please understand that. Being human is difficult, but being human is what you must be. But you can step outside of that comfort zone and say, here I am right now, work must be done, and I must search for my greatness. Because if I don't go get it, it'll never happen. I will never see my true makeup if I allow my feelings to get the best of me. I refuse to give up on me. I have a plan. I have ideas. I have dreams. but make the dreams a reality. Make the sacrifices. Cut away the negativity. Stay away from people that mean you no good. And put forth the effort you must do to get where you need to be. Because the effort that you have, if it's not doing what it needs to do, then it will never grow. See, there are people that will make an effort, but then they stop. There are people out there that put forth an even greater effort, but then they stop. See, effort doesn't end. It's always and will forever be effort. Each day you live your life, effort must be applied. Everything you do in life requires effort. But are you putting forth positive effort? Or are you laying down doing nothing? Don't put yourself in a position to think you don't have what it takes. This life that you have today, the mission that you have before you, the plan that you wrote down and said, I'm going to do this, that idea that you had in your mind is still there. Make it happen. Be about your business. Don't sit back and say you don't have what it takes. Sure, it may be a slow process. Just because it's not moving fast enough doesn't mean it's not moving. It's all up to you. Now, what are you going to do about it? Take that chance. Have a little bit more faith than what you have today. Stay away from the things that are making you be doubtful within yourself. Break that code of negativity and say, I am going to get to the place I need to be, but I must be prepared to attack it and be ready for whatever may come. And no matter what happens, I will not give up on myself. I have to believe that there is something out there for me, and I cannot give up. I want you to take the time today and for the rest of your life to realize who you really are inside. You have no business thinking less of yourself. You are worthy for greatness. Get up, move with purpose, and from the bottom of my heart, conduct your business.